Anyway, we
Centra.
support
Star Centra.
Sun Central. Look at this shirt. I'm gonna stand up and let y'all see. This is a dope shirt. I got a lot of them in the thing, and I pay full price for them. I don't get no discount. So when y'all subscribe, I got to pay my 35,
He make you pay extra.
yeah, $38 for a T-shirt, which I think is high
It ain't
quality
30. It'd be
fabric.
like 45.
It's high quality fabric. You know, it don't wash. It's not gonna
Mm-hmm.
shrink on you, and it's nice. It's fly. It's for the culture. It look good. And I gotta say, this little knucklehead got something going on for itself. This is dope. So support his brand. She wearing Star Central.
Jesus
I wearing
saves.
Star Central, and you know for sure Jesus saved. I'm
Come
living
on, do I
proof
need
of
to?
it.
Thank you for tuning in to New Life.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the share button, and hit the like button, and hit the share button to your other people, and get us all up so we get up because we got messages to give to the people and share with the people and everything like that.
There are three main principles that New Life has created its origin about
All right.
on, and of course, we're here to help others and to, to learn how to navigate through their various journeys.
Mm-hmm.
However, there are three principles, three dynamic principles. First being faith, second being mindset, and the third being discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just give us a brief synopsis of each of those?
All right. First, thank you for that introduction. But now, when I go out and I speak to people and I speak to audiences and my survivors and ones that's going through and battling these situations, I speak on the basis of how I got through my situation. And it was those three principles that you mentioned. It was faith, mindset, and discipline. The first one, faith, is just having the faith in God, having the faith in something that's knowing that it happens, but that you can't see happens, and that you got to put all your trust in. You just got to know and observe the things around you and see how the ebbs and flows go in the world, and how you adapt to them, and how you change the situation. Because you have the mind, you have the ability to change any situation. That's where mindset comes in at. You know what I mean? And your mind, and that's how you change the situation, is with your mindset. Your mindset is how you think about it and how you go about it and how you approach it. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, the power of life and death lies within the tongue. And so as a man thinketh, so he shall be. Right? Is that how it goes? But yeah, that's the thing about the mindset. As long as you have a positive outlook, if you think you're defeated, you already lost already. If you let that creep in your mind, you already lost already. So you just got to have the positive focus in the mind frame and the intestinal fortitude to push forward. And also the last one is the discipline factor. Like, yeah, like some people, when I first like found out that I had the disease of stage 4 cancer, um, which not too many people come back from. We take the trip, but nobody comes back. All cancer patients take the trip, but when you stage 4, that's you taking a trip down the lonely hallway that you think that you're not gonna make that walk back. It's a pretty I would say 97, 98% chance. Well, in my case, 99.99 that I wasn't gonna come back. And when I say that, I mean that people are motivated and to do the things that they're doing, but how long does that motivation last? Even with my workouts, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not motivated. Like, every day this week I've eclipsed the 7 mile mark. Uh, Yesterday I hit 7.5, and then I hit 8.0 the day after the day. You know what I mean? So the 8 miles, and I reached that, and that was a goal over 8 miles, which was a goal that is effing remarkable to say that. But that's my discipline. That's where the discipline comes in, is because when you don't want to do something, you just do it anyway. Because discipline, it takes you where motivation can't. And I say that also, that's a point that I make when I speak to others as well. Discipline will take you farther than where motivation can't, because everybody's not motivated to do it. But everybody, if you have the discipline, it will take you, everybody's not feeling like they want to do a certain thing or do a certain routine or get on a treadmill or work out or exercise or do things. You could do other things with your time, but if you devote that time to yourself and you take that personal time to yourself, I would say block off a 2 hour window every day to get your devotion in and get your workout in. Um, it'll change everything. And like I said, those are the three principles that we touched on briefly. That my whole, my whole lecture, my whole structure, my whole program is built around, and it caters to that situation, helping people beat whatever it is that they're going uh, through and that they're battling. And as far as that, also, even with the discipline part, even with the weight loss journey that I'm going through and I'm embarking on, like yesterday, it was a thing that I had to tell you, I'm in the 40 G now, you know what I mean? I've never seen 40 since I was in junior high, I think. So, and I told my son, I called him last night. I said, I called my son, I called him last night. I said, hey man, I said, hey, what size jeans you wear? 36. I said, I'm on your butt, boy, I'm on your tail, I'm coming get you. I said, you lucky. Well, what do you mean? 40. You ain't a 40. I said, come. So 4 more sizes, and I got that sucker. And that's discipline.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's about it. Uh-huh.
So faith, mindset, and discipline.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, those are just, they sound like easy words, but the follow through.
Yeah.
It's just the follow through.
You know what? Maybe we may have to talk about that as well. That's where we started at. Maybe we may have to come back and talk about the follow through because all of that sounds nice and it sounds easy, but it's such a grind. You're right. And I know that's what you're about to get to, but go ahead, finish.
No, you go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, we'll get to it next time. We'll get
I
to
mean,
it
we
next
can,
time.
because it's just the follow through. I mean, like words are easily said, but
Yeah.
when you say something like a 2-hour devotional time,
Uh-huh.
2 hours, 120 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's like in theory, because a lot of times when people are going throughout their day, there's a hustle and a bustle. So now you're saying, okay, look, either wake up earlier, which in essence is what you would need to do
Uh-huh.
to achieve that 2 hour, because we all know that if you wait until the end of the day, it probably won't happen.
Uh-huh.
So 2 hours. That in other words, I have to structure in order to achieve the task.
Yeah. But we get 24 hours in a day. You know what I mean? We get 24 hours in a day, so you'll spend 8 hours. Well, not me. I don't spend 8 hours sleeping, but I spend at least about 6 hours, probably a good 6 hours. Good solid six. But I'm
Yeah,
just
it
saying.
depends on who counts them.
Yeah, so you got 24 hours and you could do two. I mean, you're doing everything else besides the two. You could do 2 hours to give yourself. I wake up at 4. You know what I mean? And even if I don't, even if sometimes if I'm up a little bit late doing things and I don't get up at 4, I get up at 7 or whatever it is, I'm on the treadmill. You know what I'm saying? And I do that because I'm fortunate enough to, you know what I'm saying, be in a situation where new life is what I do. So I'm able to get my workout in and still be able to do the things that I need to do and focus. But I know I got to get that in. That's not the thing. I don't pass that. That's the discipline part. I don't pass not getting that done, right? I don't care what time it is. If I'm going to hit before my feet, I'm going to say my prayers, I'm going to read my word, and then I'm going downstairs to the lab and get busy because I'm thankful and I'm grateful for everything because every day is a gift. And like you said, the hustle and bustle, people get caught up in that, in the rat race. And that's all smoke and mirrors, like I said before, that's smoke and mirrors. When you strip everything down and you see, like I just watched like right now it's spring. It's spring again, right? It was just winter. The leaves were bare. You could see through on the other side, through the woods in the back of the home. You see other people's neighborhoods, the cul-de-sac and stuff like that. Now you can't see anything. Things changing, seasons changing, and people don't even see that it is. You're getting our grass cut again. You know what I'm saying? It's that season again. It's that time again. And with your body, you gotta keep up with that as well too. You gotta keep your mind in tune as well too. So it's a whole physical, mental, total restoration, transformation, little steps at a time, and it don't take much. But you got to be consistent too. Consistency is the key. You got to be consistent in whatever you do. Yeah.
Well, consistency is the key. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of New Life. And remember to hit what button?
Like,
Comment,
subscribe, share. New Life Podcast. And I'm going to get the hang of it. This is something that's totally new, but I know Mom Luke, you're responsible for this as well as Elijah. And yeah, we gonna get it right.
Thank you. Have a great day.